Finance Minister blames THA and design changes for airport terminal construction delays. Meanwhile, opposition leader accuses the Finance Minister of misleading the public. Tobago's youths impress judges in annual plenary youth debate, and in sport, Scarborough RC and Signal Hill crowned champions in primary schools football league. Good evening, I'm Kristen Solandi. Welcome to the Tobago Updates television news for Friday, 6th of December 2024. To our top story. The COVID-19 pandemic was not the only reason for delays in constructing the new terminal at the A&R Robinson International Airport. At a recent press conference, Finance Minister Com Imbert explained that land acquisition challenges, compounded by the involvement of the Tobago House of Assembly, also caused delays and increased costs. Imbert noted that several residents had not reached compensation agreements with the state before construction could begin. The THA administration supported the residents in challenging the compensation packages offered. Each day of delay in construction was estimated to cost the project between $5 and $10 million in losses.
As a result, they claim $118 million. The preliminary assessment is that they were delayed 290 days. Yes, the Tobago House of Assembly participated in that delay. Yes, they are responsible for some of that claim. I don't think I have any power to do them anything. I just hope that it wouldn't happen again.
Additional delays and cost overruns were attributed to changes in the building's design. The original consultant, CEP Limited, submitted designs that were initially accepted by the contractor. However, due to recent changes in weather patterns and the increased intensity of hurricanes and storms, project manager NIDCO reviewed and revised the plans to ensure the terminal's resilience against extreme weather conditions.
The wind shear, intensity of hurricanes, and so on. NIDCO decided that it would review what had been done. Okay? NIDCO then hired other consultants, Aaron Bush, who told NIDCO that the structure approved by CEP was, in his opinion, too flexible.
CEP Limited was subsequently replaced by the international firm Mott MacDonald. Some of the additional costs from delays and redesigns were offset by $46 million saved by the government in land acquisition expenses. This offset contributed to Finance Minister Com Imbert's report that cost overruns for the project amounted to only 16 million TT dollars or $2.5 million US. However, the quoted construction cost of $128.7 million US as presented on Tuesday excludes consultant fees. In response, opposition leader Kamala Persad-Bissessar has accused Finance Minister Com Imbert of incompetence and dishonesty regarding the construction of the new A&R Robinson International Airport terminal. In a statement, Persad-Bissessar claimed Imbert contradicted himself at a press conference, fumbling with figures and failing to remember key details until after media reports surfaced. She also disputed claims of savings on land acquisition, asserting that the process is ongoing and that funds from a loan were used to cover cost overruns. She called for a criminal investigation into the project and demanded Imbert's resignation, criticizing the entire cabinet for allegedly covering up the project's flaws. Persad-Bissessar also blasted Prime Minister Dr. Rowley for avoiding public scrutiny over the issue. Finance Minister Com Imbert has clarified that the construction of the new A&R Robinson International Airport terminal is only $2.5 million US or 16.9 million TT dollars over budget. He was responding to allegations from opposition leader Kamala Persad-Bissessar, who claimed the project had exceeded its budget by 462 million TT dollars due to delays and that P&M financiers were profiting. Imbert dismissed these claims and sought to set the record straight. More details in this report from Candice Jackson.
The construction of the new A&R Robinson International Airport Terminal was originally budgeted at US $128.7 million. However, Finance Minister Com Imbert revealed that the cost has increased by US $2.5 million due to variations.
Variations arising from enhancements to the ICT and ELV. ELV is low voltage. Components of the project. Worldwide increases in the cost of airport and equipment and construction materials in the aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic, and claims for delays arising from the COVID-19 pandemic.
Imbert reported that the new A&R Robinson International Airport Terminal is 91% complete, with a scheduled completion date of March 31st, 2025. He also addressed allegations by opposition leader Kamala Persad-Bissessar, who claimed cost overruns and corruption in the project. She alleged that oversight consultant CEP Limited was fired for refusing to rubber stamp documents to advance the project. Imbert clarified that the company's contract was simply not renewed.
You have to understand that no consultant in Trinidad and Tobago has done a project of this complexity before. It's the first time. But there's not a dolly house. So this is why we in finance felt it was important and necessary to bring on one of the top aviation consulting firms in the world.
Mott McDonald, or MML, was hired as an oversight consultant for the project, and Imbert stated that he has been receiving monthly progress reports from them. The construction is being carried out by China Railway Construction Caribbean Company Limited.
I'm in sight of 11 reports since December 2023.
Great. And so the one that we're looking at might be outdated, is what you're saying, and there have been
it would appear so.
Finance Minister Com Imbert denied any claims of corruption related to the construction of the new A&R Robinson International Airport Terminal.
So what on earth is Ms. Bissessar talking about? What is the criminal offense that has been committed that requires a criminal investigation? You tell me. This is completely unlike the Piarco Airport, where the foreign contractor pleaded guilty.
Imbert also denied allegations that PNM financiers are benefiting from the project. He explained by law, foreign companies are required to hire local content to execute projects.
Don't you expect them to hire Tobagonians and suppliers of goods and services in Tobago, and contractors resident in Tobago, and truck drivers in Tobago? Is the leader of the opposition saying every single supplier of goods and services in Tobago is a PNM financier? That's nonsense.
The finance minister stated that the terminal construction has made significant progress over the past 9 months and that the work is continuing at the same pace towards completion. Candice Jackson, Tobago Updates, Television News.
Progressive Democratic Patriots political leader Watson Duke has reserved comments on allegations of corruption surrounding the construction of the new A&R Robinson International Airport Terminal. In a social media update, Duke stated that he is not fully informed of the facts to make a judgment, but stressed the need for thorough investigations into the matter.
I want those who have more information than me about corruption to carry it to the police and carry it in a court of law, persecute them or prosecute them as the case may be. But it's not for me, who don't have access to that information, to say there is corruption.
While refraining from commenting on the corruption allegations, Watson Duke expressed concern that not enough contractors from Tobago have benefited from the airport terminal construction project.
My only shame I have with the airport is that the money wasn't spent in Tobago among Tobago contractors. That's my problem. I feel that $1.something billion should have been spent here in Tobago among our Tobago contractors. Number one, to develop capacity, and two, to allow for that money to circulate among the community.
Despite his concerns, Watson Duke expressed admiration for the design of the new terminal building. He noted that it appears superior to other terminal buildings in the Caribbean and congratulated the government on its design efforts. We'll take a break and come back with more. Stay tuned.
When the game is on, you don't want to miss the best moments. With Amplia TV, you can enjoy our ultimate sports package and watch your favorite games on the go. Stay connected and informed with sports news, scores, and stats with Amplia's fastest internet speeds. Up to 1 gigabyte fiber internet, you can stream riveting football action, cricket, NBA games, and much more. With Amplia, it's game on. Visit amplia.co.tt or call 800-4663. Amplia. Do more, live more.
It's the season of unforgettable, magical moments together. A song that reminds us of how our love blossomed. The warm, comforting smell of Christmas Day that brings us together. That feeling of comfort when our loved ones see the magic happening before their eyes. This Christmas, believe in magic. Only at Standard.
Please be advised that the date and venue for the Tobago Day Thanksgiving service have been changed to Thursday, December 19th at the Shore Park Complex. Start time 9 a.m. Come give thanks with us as we continue our Tobago Day celebration.
Coconut's Cafe, the buffet restaurant that specializes in all your tasty local dishes. For breakfast and for lunch. Breakfast includes coconut bake and sada roti, served with chokers, bull joil, and sausages in tomato sauce. Not forgetting beef and cheese pies, shepherd's pie, macaroni pie, and rice in various styles. Meat served in a variety of flavors, garden salads, and pasta salads. All this accompanied by fruit juices, coconut water, your choice of a great combination to appease your taste buds. So call us today to order, as we are here to accommodate your busy schedules or if you are having a cooking day off.
Unwrap the magic of Christmas and have the best Christmas ever with a Christmas Wishes loan from Bethel Credit Union.
Up to $20,000 can be yours, so you can take care of all those Christmas expenses. You could even pay off all your debts and your credit card.
Come on down to where we make wishes come through, because we see you
at BCU.
Visit any of our offices today at 31 Bethlehem Road, Bethel, Tobago, or Mount Mary, Lower Scarborough, Tobago.
You can contact us at 639-8226-660-7358 or 631-1336.
Normal lending criteria apply. Think, plan, save with Bethel Credit Union. Because we see you at BCU. We see you at BCU. Come on down, get a loan or two, cause we see you this Christmas at BCU.
Welcome back. Minority Leader Kelvin Morris has written to the Office of the Procurement Regulator to investigate the circumstances surrounding a $186 million contract. Speaking at a press conference, Morris accused the Tobago House of Assembly of re-engaging a contractor for a $186 million housing project in the area, despite their inability to complete a $25 million contract for Lamy Road. Both contracts were under a design-build finance arrangement. More details from Candice Jackson.
Political leader of the Tobago Council of the PNM, Ansel Dennis, raised concerns about the awarding of contracts 2 weeks ago. He alleged that a contractor who was unable to complete a $25 million road construction project was then awarded a $186 million housing project. This project includes construction of 22 bedroom units, 23 bedroom units, and 5 apartment buildings and 10 duplexes. Minority Leader Kelvin Morris believes the matter warrants further investigation.
We have officially filed our report to the Office of the Procurement Regulator, and in that report we have placed with them a number of information that we believe is critical to them unearthing, to them following.
Morris stated that his issue is not with the contractor, but with the fact that the contractor was re-engaged for a larger project after failing to deliver on the initial one. He expressed concern over the process that allowed this to happen.
The person who now controls the financial management of Tobago's resources was one of the persons who were part of that evaluation committee that made that award of contract to the contractor.
Morris was referring to Finance Secretary Petal Ann Roberts, who denied any wrongdoing or involvement during last week's plenary debate. In response, Chief Secretary Fali Augustine addressed some of the concerns during his contribution. He explained that the roadworks were stalled because the contractor was waiting for other work to be completed on a nearby farming project. Augustine assured that once those works were finished, the Lamy Road project will continue. Meanwhile, the minority leader accused the finance secretary of failing to prudently manage the island's finances.
Is that she had conversations and blamed the minister. And when I pointed out one serious issue about her conduct prior to becoming secretary, she spent her whole wind-up to attack me, Kelvin Morris, at the personal level and to mislead.
Morris said he expected better from the finance secretary. Candice Jackson, Tobago Updates, Television News.
Parliament is preparing to decide if government officials should receive salary increases as recommended in the 120th Salaries Review Commission SRC report. The House of Representatives will meet on December 9th to debate the motion filed by Finance Minister Com Imbert, who laid the report on November 15th. The SRC proposes increases for key officials, including a 47% rise for the Prime Minister and a 76% for the opposition leader. However, the opposition has criticized the timing, arguing the raises are unjustifiable. Prime Minister Rowley supports the SRC recommendations, but opposition leader Kamala Persad-Bissessar has condemned their implementation during ongoing economic challenges. Additionally, the House will consider a motion on the Draft Elections and Boundaries Commission Order 2024, which reviews the boundaries of constituencies. In other news, the Tobago Day celebrations provided an opportunity to reflect on the progress made by the Tobago House of Assembly through the island's youth. Secondary school students participated in the annual plenary youth debate, with this year's focus on providing access to housing in line with the UN's Sustainable Development Goals. Reporter Joshel Dan brings us the highlights from the youth debate.
Many of the young debaters raised insightful points on how to improve access to housing in Tobago. Ultimately, 3 were selected as top performers. First place went to Kyasan Abdul Wadood, who represented the member of Bethel New Grange. As a minority assemblyman, Wadood advocated for the acceleration of low-cost housing initiatives. He outlined several key points to address the housing crisis in Tobago, including ensuring Tobagonians have legal ownership of the lands they occupy, and simplifying and streamlining the approval process for land development.
Today I stand before you to address a crucial issue. While the provision of low-cost housing may seem like an obvious solution, I urge us to consider the bigger picture. Diving headfirst into accelerating low-cost housing is not the first step towards achieving better housing and sustainable communities.
Second place went to Kristen Francis, a member of the opposition. She argued that the motion was crucial in holding the administration accountable. In her rebuttal to another member, Francis emphasized that while housing development plans are in place, they may not be effective, highlighting that homelessness remains a significant issue. She also pointed out that housing is not an isolated problem, noting its far-reaching consequences in areas such as health.
This motion is important because it pushes us to look at the big picture here. It's not just about building houses. It's about building better communities where people can live safely and comfortably.
third place was awarded to Anthurium Lewis, representing the member of Roxborough Argyle. As a minority assemblyman, she argued that Tobagonians deserve more when it comes to accessible housing. In her contribution, Lewis highlighted 4 key points she believes are essential for improving housing on the island: implementing appropriate land management and zoning policies, developing community land trusts, educating Tobagonians on financial literacy, and creating a contractor registry for Tobago.
Now, we like to say that one wonders full buckets, but we had to stop that nonsense, We have to. Give the people what they need and more.
Joshel Dana, Tobago Updates, Television News.
The Secretary of the Division of Education, Research and Technology expressed her pleasure at witnessing the growth of some young debaters whom she has known since primary school. She noted that the Tobago Day debate offers young people a valuable opportunity to express themselves and provides a platform for discussing important issues affecting the island.
This platform exemplifies the intellectual curiosity and leadership potential of Tobago's youth. Events like these are vital in nurturing the future leaders of our island and in giving a voice to the issues that matter most to us as Tobagonians.
She highlighted that the motion underscores the administration's goal to make Tobago the greatest little island on the planet in alignment with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals.
The motion as presented recognizes the high demand for low-cost housing across our island and underscores the need for bold policy decisions that align with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, as well as the Tobago Development Strategy, which envisions Tobago as the greatest little island.
Hackett also encouraged the young debaters, pointing out that they now have the opportunity to become meaningful leaders in Tobago. She urged them to take action and engage more with their communities.
To our magnificent debaters, you have the opportunity today to go out into your communities and let them know, listen, we are ready to lead this island. Your compelling arguments presented to us and inspired meaningful dialogue on this pressing issue.
Participants came from all secondary schools across Tobago. You're watching the Tobago Updates Television News. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. Our sports report is up next.
Want to get better? Where to start? What kind of exercise to do? What to eat? How to get restful sleep? Need a doctor to search for root cause? Look no further. Come to Majuba Hill Lifestyle Center Foundation at our Wellness Center in Goodwood, or Food Hub in Darrow Springs, Scarborough, or Doctor's Office in Goodwood and Darrow Spring. Contact 49SWIFT 4979438.
It's a different type of thing down there. And we party till we drop down there. With a lot of pretty girls down there. Down in Tobago.
Are you thinking about spending Christmas in Tobago? Well, call us at Thorns Place. We are located at the hills of Scarborough, 5 minutes away from the port, with rooms starting at 200 TT. Call us now at 745-7306 or 682-8676. Follow us on Facebook. Check us out on Instagram. Message us on WhatsApp at Thorns Place. Your Christmas in Tobago will be even more special.
You can now get whatever you need whenever you need it anywhere in Tobago with Tobago. Your meals, medication, groceries, and shopping all delivered directly to you. No more hassle, no more stress. Get the Tobago app today on Google Play or Apple App Store.
That's TAPPOGO and let us deliver to you.
Check our website at www.tapogo.app or call the experts at 494-TOGO and 484-4746. Tobago. Relax. We will get it to you. Tobago's at your service.
Thanks for staying with us. Finishing in the top 3 is the goal for 1976 FC Phoenix as they prepare to kick off another season in the Trinidad and Tobago Premier Football League. The team from Canaan hopes to improve its performance, but the journey ahead will not be easy. Sports reporter Marcus Daniel gives us a little insight into their preparation in this story.
1976 FC Phoenix is set to kick off the 2024-2025 Trinidad and Tobago Premier League this Sunday with aspirations of securing a top 3 finish. The Canaan-based team will start their campaign with an away fixture against Heritage Petroleum Point Fortic Civic Centre at the Atubulon Stadium in Couva. Their second match will be a home clash against Police FC at the Dwight Young Stadium. Head coach Nigel D'Souza will be without 2 key players from last season. Forward Michael Jem Gordon, who netted 11 goals for Phoenix, has joined last season's runners-up Police FC, while playmaker Adriel George has joined with Defence Force. Both players were instrumental in Phoenix's rise up the standings last season and were rewarded with national team call-ups, with George making his debut in a friendly against Guyana in May. Former Soca Warriors forward Chauvin Caesar has also departed the club. Phoenix has bolstered its squad with the additions of former national youth midfielder Cassidy Davidson and attacker LaShawn Roberts, who scored 5 goals for Defence Force during the 2023 TTPFL title-winning campaign. The top 2 teams in this season's TTPFL will qualify for the next edition of the CONCACAF Champions League, while the third-placed team will secure a spot in the Caribbean Football Union Shield. Coach D'Souza remains optimistic about Phoenix's chances of being in contention, citing a productive pre-season and confidence in his team's potential for another strong season. Marcus Daniel, Tobago Update Sports.
2 schools from Tobago have been crowned national champions in the Primary School Football League. Scarborough RC Primary School clinched the girls' under-15 title, while Signal Hill Government Primary School secured victory in the boys' under-15 championship. Both teams delivered thrilling performances in their respective finals, showcasing skill, determination, and sportsmanship. Sports reporter Marcus Daniel brings you all the exciting details from these unforgettable matches in this story.
Scarborough RC girls and Signal Hill Government boys were crowned national champions in the Primary Schools Football League last Wednesday at the Arima Velodrome. In a thrilling girls under-15 final, Scarborough RC edged past Diego Martin Government 2-1 on penalties after the game ended 1-1 in regulation time. Adriel D'Souza equalized in the second half, forcing the game into a penalty shootout, where goalkeeper Janaya Waldron emerged as a hero with crucial saves that secured the title. Meanwhile, Signal Hill Government boys dominated the under-15 final, delivering a resounding 5-0 victory over Kaipachaima RC. Terrell Phillip led the charge with goals supported by strikes from Jabiel Percy, Demario Jofield and Jaden Quash. In the boys under-12 final, Tobago's Bonacol Government faced a challenging 4-0 defeat against Arima Boys RC. The finals were graced by government officials, including Minister of Planning and Development and the Minister of Education, who praised the players for their talent, discipline, and sportsmanship, emphasizing the vital role of sports in youth development. Marcus Daniel, Tobago Update Sports.
That's it for a sport report. More news and the weather report up next.
Tobago Glass Supplies has been a leading name for over 37 years in the glass and aluminum market in Tobago. We provide an extensive range of high-quality, innovative aluminum and glass products for commercial and residential use. Competitive prices with superior and professional services by committed employees who are guided by rigid quality standards. Tobago Glass Supplies specializes in the manufacture and installation of glass and aluminum products that are essential to today's homeowners and the business environment. We are engaged in marketing, sales, and installation of a variety of products. These ranges from windows and doors to necessities such as mirrors for homes and vehicles, designed and manufactured in-house or imported.
Laugh your way to cold, hard cash. We Christmasing with $1,200 cash from Flow. Sign up or upgrade to an Everything You Want plan and get everything you want. That new TV you've been eyeing, new curtains to brighten up your home, and yes, your ham and grog secured this year. Sign up or upgrade today and get $1,200 cold, hard cash to spend how you want, where you want. Limited time offer. Special conditions apply. Flow, inspired by you.
This Christmas, believe in magic. Enjoy our delicious deals on appliances for the perfect Christmas together. Only at Standard.
Thanks for staying with us. The Inter-Island Transportation Company Limited has added extra sailings for the Bukuri Fast Ferry. The ferry will depart Port of Spain at 6:30 a.m. on Wednesday, December 11th, and leave Scarborough at 4 p.m. on Wednesday, December 18th. Management assured passengers of their commitment to providing a reliable and customer-focused service. Travelers are encouraged to plan ahead to take advantage of these additional options. For more details, passengers can contact the company's customer service. Tonight, expect generally fair and cool conditions with a few showers mainly after midnight. Temperatures will be around 25 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow, there will be a few showery spells in the early morning, followed by a generally sunny, slightly hazy and breezy day. The night will be mostly fair with the occasional shower. Daytime temperatures will reach 31 degrees Celsius, while nighttime lows will be around 26 degrees Celsius. On Sunday, cloudy patches with light showers will interrupt the otherwise fair and breezy conditions. Temperatures will range from a high of 31 degrees Celsius to a low of 25 degrees Celsius. Throughout the weekend, seas will be moderately rough, with waves reaching up to 2.5 meters in open water and about 1 meter in sheltered areas. And that's how we end this evening's newscast. Here's a recap of the headlines. Finance Minister blames THA and design changes for airport terminal construction delays. Meanwhile, opposition leader accuses the Finance Minister of misleading the public. Tobago's youths impress judges in annual plenary youth debate and in sport. Scarborough RC and Signal Hill crowned champions of Primary School Football League. I'm Kristen Salandi. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a good night and a safe weekend.